5% against an Iowa State team noted for its defensive ability.
5 of 5 free throws so far for the Rebels.
Well, that's a great job by Klafke. Momcilovic wants to isolate at the elbow, but he pushed him way out.
Oh, what a series of moves to get. Double pump. Brakefield was floating.
Well, they lost Keyshawn Gilbert. He was in and out, and then finally out for good. That was a huge loss for Iowa State.
Momcilovic 3. There it goes.
Great crossover there by Anderson, and Iowa State will commit 2 defenders to the ball. You can get some drive and kick threes, and they knock that one down.
In the corner, that's a 3, and down the
shot clock, and they can't score.
Well, no, and Anderson's a guy now that's got to take over a little bit because he's playing against the walk-on, Cade Kelderman.
Momcilovic knocks it in.
Sealing their men so he couldn't help, as Chatfield did right there, let Heisey get all the way to the rim.
Long shot will probably be a problem. He gets steps inside the defense, and Momcilovic, he's been playing very well of late, as you mentioned, Stan.
Momcilovic knocks it.
What it can do defensively, especially with the size advantage.
Anderson with the 3. Rebound hauled down by Jackson. Jefferson the other way. Momcilovic will try to carve his way. Ognacevic was right there. Oh, what a fake. What a scoop. What a score. There's Alabama, Huntsville. 4 different schools. What a career.
Yeah, look, just an outstanding coach. I had the opportunity to spend a day with him probably 10 or 12 years ago.
Asman intercepted. Momcilovic with the pick. Curtis Jones from Minneapolis, who played at Buffalo and now is a Cyclone. With a drive here by Kelderman.
Kelderman's been pressed into duty with the injury to Gilbert.
Nice fake. Momcilovic gets it to a chance. Best player in the state when he came out. He was first team all-conference last year, and he was second on the defensive side.
And another 3, this one off the mark. Jefferson rebounds.
Looks to me, John, like Jefferson's going to be the point forward today.
Momcilovic, she's been quiet so far. Step back, and that'll go. Floater on the baseline. Nice move.
He's got a lot of weapons, John. It's not just the shooting. He's attacking the basket.
I thought Kevin Young summed him up well. He said most guys that play as hard as he does and play like him don't shoot that well.
Yeah, exactly right. He's high on his future in the NBA someday. Maybe not this year.
Kevin Young should know. Momcilovic, that's a 3, and it'll go.
But I think it's more about getting some stops.
And Momcilovic 2. And some pressure from the Cougars. Mag on Heisey.
And Mag is slowing Heisey down, so I think I'm going to owe you lunch.
Momcilovic backing down. Milan Momcilovic hangs and hits. Under, he wanted the foul.
Now Richie's got to play through that. This is the Big 12 tournament.
Fred, I would like to speak for the entire viewing audience when I say we will give him more than 1 heat check. Momcilovic backing down inside and puts it home. Really smart.
This is such a veteran team. A lot of these guys in their early mid-20s, they've done the Mormon missions. They're mature. They're not going to be rattled.
Momcilovic hangs and hits. And again, final number 1. Boskovic, a little short on that shot. And eventually the loose ball ends up with Iowa State. Momcilovic went down hard in the corner.
Great save by Milan. I need a timeout here.
Jefferson gets it to Momcilovic. Shot clock under 10. Lost the handle.
Got it.
Oh, he gets it to go. Milan Momcilovic pulls it away. And Iowa State into the front court, down by 5.
I think you got to give Jefferson room to drive it or post it. I don't think they can guard Jefferson inside.
Momcilovic up and under and puts it in.
Don't get into a rhythm offensively.
Thomas, who replaced Skillings as a starter at the beginning of February. Tied up 2 apiece. Momcilovic back to Jefferson as they look to isolate Jackson. Momcilovic got it.
Coach is going back to back with some sets for him.
Feed inside. Heisey kick out. Momcilovic got it. Just to give you an example, in the win against Oklahoma State, Dylan Mitchell at 18. He hasn't scored here in this one. Correct. 10 minutes in.
And you know, it's funny, he's not a guy you run plays for, but you do got to at least look in his direction.
Jones popping out. Momcilovic feeding the post, has the size advantage. Does Jefferson. Momcilovic at the basket. I mean, the C shooter. Nope, beg your pardon.
You know, I just want to let fans at home know, when we talk about that seal, that's worked on.
Momcilovic off the inbound, a corner to the bucket. And Iowa State fans wanted to push off. Day with 9.
Well, Day was giving Lipsy a taste of his own medicine right there.
Yeah, the physicality, no doubt. Momcilovic with Skillings on him. Oh, nice move, left-handed.
One more run, then there's still time. But like you said, Andrew, got to make some threes.
Got to. 2 for 18 today, 0 for 4 this half from deep.
They also haven't done a great job on this end. Iowa State shooting 49%.
Momcilovic, and that is his first field goal of the afternoon today. Up ahead, nobody's got Momcilovic. And a 15-point Iowa State.
Speeding up the tempo. Some transition baskets have really helped BYU. Gilbert. You hear the oohs and ahs from the crowd. The 3. That one's good. First make.
Keeping the ball in front of them.
15th BYU turnover. Let's see if Iowa State can keep the momentum going. That 3 is good. Jones saved it. In the backcourt, a scramble. Jackson. Momcilovic leads it in. Tips it in. Under a minute to go. Iowa State with the ball, but down 3 now. Lipsy. Momcilovic. Tie game. Cougars lead by 4. 3 minutes to go in overtime. Momcilovic for 3. Another one.
Whoa. Momcilovic able to collect. Shot clock winding down. Momcilovic rattles it home. A very physical player. His Wildcats trailing by 9. Here's Lipsy now. Momcilovic.
Coming into tonight, last 2 games, 10 of 21 behind the arc. So he's kind of a feast or famine, but never afraid.
There's Momcilovic. Heisey saves. Lipsy has it. Cyclones by a dozen. Momcilovic. 36-22. We close in on 4 to go here first half in Ames. Momcilovic got another.
Quick ball movement. by Oklahoma State, and it's an open look for Bryce Thompson.
And Mark, that's the look over time Oklahoma State will have to convert on. Moving the ball out of traps and the pressure. You're going to have to make some jumpers after ball movement.
And Momcilovic
to the paint, but playing off 2 feet. Didn't get too deep. Some that makes a nice little cut right there.
Momcilovic has Brantley on his hip, has the size advantage, is backing him into the lane, knocked him down. They both fell down. Play on as Jefferson refeeds Momcilovic, and he drains the
6 paint points against Oklahoma State the first half. I think that was because of impatience. But they're in front of their coach here the second half offensively, and I bet you they run better sending him. That's a smart play from Iowa State.
Well, it was a 16-point lead for Oklahoma State, but now a 7-0 run for the Cyclones. Here's Momcilovic. He's going to drive and score.
Saying that was offense-initiated contact.
6'8" senior from New Orleans, his 4th year in the program.
You have to be decisive against Houston. When you're open, you got to shoot it just like that. When a hand goes down.
Uzan and Francis both missed a lot of time in the preseason. They had a game against Auburn very early in the season, and he said, we know they're really good. As Momcilovic late in 7-point game, but rebound. It's an 11-0 run right now for the Cyclones, the closest they've been since midway in the first half.
And right now, Houston's got game pressure on them. They haven't had that for quite some time in this game.
Lipsy. Izzy thought about it. Instead, it's Momcilovic. He's got the height to get a shot off. Instead, he'll slip in for a layup. I think it was implied, though.
I don't discriminate like you do.
Made them both. And a 5-point lead. Momcilovic. Yes. And it's down.
About you run out of real estate. Kyle Green, the defensive coordinator for Iowa State. I'm going to say it. He's the best in the business. He's the best I've seen at coming up with defensive defense. I'm going to be out there this weekend. I might see if he'll bring that thing to shoot around. And
that'd be a good open. Have that thing crawling on your arm to start the broadcast. There's the three, Momcilovic.
On the baseline, Simas Lukosius forced up the jumper, and Iowa State pulls it down. Backing down, Milan Momcilovic, and he has the soft touch on the step back.
On its hole there by Bandago.
8 points for Aziz Bandago. Milan Momcilovic in the key, and we're knotted at 41. Berger, the head coach of Iowa State. It's funny, we were talking to TJ this morning, Chris, about when Jeff Van Gundy's around. And it's almost like Jeff is more nervous for an Iowa State game than he is for his own games. Spotting up. And a three. Milan. Bearcats have not shot a free throw since halftime. And Iowa State has gone 10 for 11 from the stripe here in the second half. 6-point lead for the Cyclones. Make it 9. Milan Momcilovic. Chisel James. Career high tying 25 for James.
He's had 25 in 2 of their last 3 games. He had 24 in the other one. He is cooking right now.
Momcilovic backing his way in. The scoop. Milan Momcilovic.
Slips. Paul makes him pay. And now a bit of a wet spot slip right there for Joshua Jefferson. Nevertheless, Keyshawn Hall showing his versatility, the ability to step out and make that 3 ball.
Last 5 games, Keyshawn Hall 55% from beyond the arc.
And that's been the difference for him in conference play. He shot the ball very well from the outside, which has opened up his ability to drive the basketball.
Here's the big man, Deshaun Jackson. Gives it up to Jefferson. As BJ told you, 30 points the last time these teams played. Milan Momcilovic.
snatch back there.
5 points for Noah now. His 5 points in his 18 minutes. Lipsy, blind pass into the corner. They want this to go. Kicked out by Ude. Quick pass into the corner. Open three. White just a little off the mark. He's made their only successful threes today in the first half.
The dangerous thing about this Iowa State team is they're like a pack of piranhas. Once it starts.
Another Robinson and punch. We haven't had any made field goals for Iowa State in 6 minutes. And Momcilovic changes that right as it hits.
Uses his size well to create angles off the drive.
White tried to find Manning on the back cut, but it's the 13th turnover for the Frogs. Gilbert, one dribble, gives it up. Jefferson kicks to the corner. Momcilovic for Lipsy. Taman had trouble containing the dribble, but now an open three.
Good. Made some good plays. That time putting it on the floor, and got to take small victories in a game like this. When you knew coming in it'd be difficult to play, it'd be challenging, but this is an opportunity for some of these young guys to continue to play and take a step.
Gilbert kicks to Momcilovic.
Field a little bit more as this game progresses, because I think, and what a play by Lipsy. What a steal. Momcilovic at the other end. Rich, that's a scout to the freshman Christian Anderson. Hard stealing. Tolly had it blocked from behind. Here's Momcilovic. At the other end. Got it. One possession ball game.
Momcilovic along the baseline, left it short, gets it back, muscles it up and through.
Past with a lot of runouts off their defense.
TJ Otzelberger has the Cyclones at 11-1 and 1-0. They have won 8 straight. Jefferson.
Nice post up for him.
He does a lot of things well.
So does this kid. Milan.
Sullivan. Building for a couple of years. Omier spinning.
Nice collective defense.
Gilbert in traffic. Momcilovic.
The delay.
He knew where to go. Run this now.
Yeah, they do.
Right open. Boy, it's been a tough day for him. He's 2 of 13 and 0 of 4 from 3.
Momcilovic. And right there.
Full house here on a brutally cold day in Ames. And they have enjoyed themselves. The reunion was great at halftime. And the first and second half, the Cyclones have dominated.
They're really happy for Larry Stacey to come back here and get that kind of applause. You alluded to it.
Momcilovic.
Hammonds with a bucket. What a finish there. Attack the closeout, which is another thing Tad Boyle stressed today at shoot-around.
Momcilovic is so skilled.
And alive before the knockdown three from Hammond, but you're seeing extra second chance efforts on the defensive end of the floor from Colorado after some.
2 points. He's one above that for sure without even looking at the stat sheet.
Quick math there.
Yes.
Momcilovic. He comes back with a three.
Now, we talk about the stat sheet all the time.
Offensive rebound there for Oregon State, but it's knocked away by Momcilovic. Lipsy finds Gilbert, swings it. Momcilovic, the dagger.
Good patience and great extra pass. Right there, I think, with an elbow from Simpkins, I believe.
Got a lot of contact overall. 22-point lead for the Cyclones. Lipsy to Jones. Gilbert. Drive, strong take, spins. Nice defense by Morgan State. Momcilovic now drives. He has double digits with 10.
Yeah.
Sometimes a Sunday noon tip, just a little bit of time to get going. You remember that as a player.
There's no doubt about it. And the only way to get yourself into a game in which your offense is not playing well is your defense.
Momcilovic fading away. Sutton to try and quiet this crowd off the heel. Rebound to Heisey. The patience on the other end by Iowa State. Momcilovic, pump fake, steps through with the left. Oh, he is correct. Get it to go with a little bit of English. Osborne in transition, green light. Can't get that one to drop.
I could see it in his eyes the whole way down. I would have done the exact same.
I was going to say, you don't question it one bit at all. Jones and Momcilovic. Momcilovic's little floater is pure
Speed and how they get the call right. Maybe you could call Ken Pomeroy and see if they'll do that.
I think we could.
You've got his number. I know.
No, I don't actually.
Oh,
I think you do, though.
It's possible.
Deflection by Glover. Glover nearly able to chase it down. Instead, it's Gilbert attacking in the half court. Jefferson cross-court pass. Momcilovic, let it fly. Iowa State just 4 of 14 from the three-point line in this game. Sutton still can't get his first basket. It's just been one of those afternoons.
That kind of game for Sutton.
Momcilovic, another triple. Copy.
Good finds. Hawkeyes are averaging 10 made threes per game, second most of any Big Ten team.
And about 28 jacks, too, besides. They don't mind. Volume shooting.
Milan Momcilovic on the drive.
That's what you want to force him. Oh.
Gilbert in the paint. No. Tipped out. Gilbert runs it back down.
Good officiating, too. Good not call.
Momcilovic on the drive. Hit hard. Knocked it down and one.
Well, expanding.
An offensive juggernaut. Iowa State defense. Steal. First possession for Jackson State. Lipsy to Gilbert. Gilbert drives, dish. Jefferson swings it around. Momcilovic got it. Watson. McMillian dishes. 3-ball. A little bit long. And Momcilovic skies for the rebound. Curtis Jones to Momcilovic for 3. He hits it.
He just rose up like he knows what he's doing. He's a talented player. He looks the part right now.
Gilbert to Momcilovic for his third 3. You bet.
Then when it comes to ball screens, fight, get over the top, and then make them play. And once again, dead ball, back to zone, Jackson State. And right there is where Iowa State has found an opening, right in the middle. It's how the guard use it. If he does it, that's on the guard. But don't give yourself a foul sometimes.
Curtis Jones to Momcilovic, corner 3, got it.
Yeah, extra now about college basketball and about how much movement there is, but 90% is a high movement.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, so Coach Williams, who has been picked 4th in the preseason, and reasonably so, you get the right guys together.
It's gone by. This season for the Iowa State Cyclones came on a Janai Broom buzzer beater tip-in Maui. Momcilovic loves
Cyclones as Nate Heisey, a redshirt senior from Lake City, Minnesota, has come into the game. Also Brandon Chatfield, big fella, 6'10", 260. Another. Now a great look for basket, but he can't hit it. And down with the rebound is Jones.
Really patient. Good ball fakes, really moved it.
Momcilovic, there's the turnaround you were talking about. That's a pro. Javon Ruffin with the assist on that play.
You use that fake, you get past your defender, that draws help, and then you could kick it opposite.
Open look, Momcilovic with the 3 turnovers in a row committed by the Buffaloes, 6 in the game.
This Iowa State pressure is a little bit like body blows in a prize fight. The effect can be cumulative.
Momcilovic steps in and hits, and the lead grows.
Offensive end. I think as he becomes a more focused rebounder, he's going to get even better.
And the ball coughed up again. Momcilovic lays it in, and it's the largest lead. Offensive rebound, Jefferson. Now Jones. Tipped back out by Lipsy. Extra possessions here for the Cyclones, and the three from Momcilovic.
It was a great pass by Hammond because he passed away from the defense.
Gilbert using the screen, keeps the dribble alive. Now has to pick it up, finds Momcilovic. Jefferson one-on-one with Malone. Now the double. Shot clock at 1. And it's banked in by Mon.
Because Iowa State goes after it to knock it away, to grab it with two hands.
We mentioned Tad Boyle said their goal is to turn it over 11 or fewer times during a game. They're
0.7 steals per game last year. 96 of them.
No, I don't think you can round up on that. I think
You don't round up on steals?
No. It's for points you can round up, but I don't think you can do it for steals. That's just Momcilovic.
Fouls. Here's Momcilovic. Series of moves. Now the fadeaway. Got it.
For the Dayton Flyers, finding his teammates and that time calling his own number.
Momcilovic got it to go, +1. And Musa curls it over the rim. This ties the biggest lead here for Dayton. Down to 10 to shoot. Indrositis goes cross court, extra pass. Momcilovic for 3. Momcilovic got to get it up and under. Just beats the buzzer and banks it in. Broom trying to cut into it.
And you don't mind Broom taking that 3, but it was an afterthought. He didn't catch it, prepared to shoot the basketball. He caught it, looked, surveyed to see if he was going to pass it, then decided to shoot it.
Oh, the quick release by Momcilovic.
Point game once again. No lead is safe with the Tigers, as now the Auburn faithful who have traveled here to Paradise are on their feet, encouraging their team on the defensive end.
A 10-2 Auburn run. This is Momcilovic with the runner. 7 first half turnovers for Auburn. 3 ball by Kelly. Off the mark. Broom trying to tap it to himself, unable to do so. Five seconds. Momcilovic, the fade, splashes down with the right hand to Todd Pettiford.
Beautiful finish by Tahad, especially for a left-handed player.
3 ball, Momcilovic.
There's a 5 out trying to drag the bigs out.
Zelinka's his 3 off the mark. And Jackson will control the board.
And that's just a great job on the closeout there, not giving him any open look.
Iowa State will reset, looking to go inside to Jefferson, using that height advantage. Here's Momcilovic.
The size and the length and the athleticism of a team like Iowa State, you can adjust to it quicker than what newer teams can, and they've done that so far tonight.
So out on the floor for Iowa State, Brandon Chatfield will check in for the first time, along with Jones, Heisey, Momcilovic, and Gilbert. Milan able to knock down a triple. About 4 Big 12 teams, coach, in the top 10, 6 in the top 25.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Houston just losing another afternoon to Auburn.
All time. Last time the two played was back in 2019, in which the Cyclones won 79-61. Jones down to Momcilovic for 3. How about that? Iowa State will own the possession arrow.
Yep, there it comes. They tried to run through that. Kansas City has shown that, just being man and then trying to run through it. But if you miss it, play by Momcilovic, so they tried to run him off the line. He just did a shot fake, got to the middle of the floor. Kopp, Foss, somebody Brown from Kansas City has to get a couple of those to drop.
Couple of quick threes by each team. Here's Heisey. Cyclones reset. Kansas City, who came out and nailed their first three of the game, now 3 of 16 from three-point range. Momcilovic.
Oh, they're not giving up, and they're going to play really hard, and they're going to have something good coming out of this game.
Jefferson's shot blasted away by EJ. Cyclones hold the possession. Momcilovic. What a shot. The fadeaway.
Here we go. Gilbert for three. And the long rebound comes out. There's Momcilovic firing and scoring.
Larry, coming off that ball screen quick, getting it downhill all the way to the rim. Wasn't enough help or long enough help.
And this team that was just 1-30 last season, hanging in with Iowa State early, is a nice
Point allowed as we know, but it'll be an interesting combination playing two bigs versus one.
Zisk launching the three that time to connect for Mississippi Valley State Conference home court victory. Of course, they were perfect at home last year at 18-0. Gilbert giving it up for Momcilovic, who drills the three.